Thank you, Mr. President. Let me begin by thanking Greece for its capable leadership of the Security Council this month and for convening this timely debate on maritime security, an issue of paramount importance to the maintenance of international peace and security. Your personal participation, Mr. Prime Minister, underscores your country's commitment to this domain. With a strong history of seafaring and a substantial modern merchant fleet, Greece plays an important role in global maritime affairs. I would like to thank Secretary General Guterres for his insightful and thoughtful remarks. We also appreciate the briefings by Madam Travlos and Professor Brugger. Mr. President, as a coastal state strategically located in the northern Arabian Sea at the confluence of critical international sea lanes, Pakistan attaches the highest importance to a safe and secure maritime domain that is governed by international law. Our national security, economic resilience, regional connectivity, and food and energy security are inextricably linked to the sustainability and openness of our seas. Contemporary maritime threats are multifaceted and transnational, ranging from piracy, terrorism, and trafficking of arms and narcotics to cyber vulnerabilities in port infrastructure, marine pollution, and the escalating climate-induced risks to coastal zones. Confronting these challenges necessitates collective and coordinated action firmly anchored in international law. The international legal regime governing maritime activities comprises a broad array of global, regional, and bilateral instruments, as well as customary international law. Since its adoption, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea and its affiliated institutions have served as the cornerstone of the international maritime legal order, also promoting harmonious, equitable, and judicious use of ocean resources for all mankind. Mr. President, our oceans must be preserved as arenas for cooperation and shared prosperity, not as theaters of strategic rivalry. In our own immediate neighborhood, however, we have witnessed a troubling pattern of behavior by one major country driven by aspirations of unchecked regional hegemony, marked by aggressive naval expansion and efforts seeking to assert dominance over critical waterways. This destabilizing and dangerous naval buildup is accompanied by coercive diplomacy and the systematic exclusion of neighboring states from regional maritime security frameworks, including the Indian Ocean Rim Association. Such actions undermine the maritime balance and restrict the space for inclusive cooperation. This same country has also displayed a concerning propensity to usurp and weaponize shared natural resources, including transboundary rivers, in flagrant breach of treaty obligations and the principles of good neighborliness. These actions reflect a broader agenda of leveraging geography to disrupt and destabilize long-standing cooperative arrangements, particularly to the detriment of lower riparian state, that is Pakistan, and to impose unilateral outcomes in both riverine and maritime spheres. Mr. President, as a maritime nation, Pakistan views the Arabian Sea as its fifth neighbor, integral to its economic vision and strategic orientation. Pakistan's unique geographical positioning offers significant potential to serve as a regional transshipment hub, enabling trade and connectivity for landlocked Central Asian countries. Pakistan firmly believes that our oceans must remain zones of peace, stability, and inclusive development. We categorically reject any attempt in our region to dominate maritime spaces, undermine established legal frameworks, or marginalize the legitimate interests of other coastal states under any guise or pretext. Despite emerging challenges, Pakistan has remained a committed and responsible partner in international efforts to strengthen maritime security. Our Navy continues to contribute to combined maritime forces, task forces 150 and 151, conducting operations across the Gulf of Oman, Arabian Sea, and the Red Sea to counter terrorism, smuggling, and piracy. We have also launched our own regional maritime security patrols to ensure a safe and secure environment in the seas. Our dedication to regional cooperation is also reflected in our engagement with multilateral initiatives such as the Djibouti Code of Conduct. At the national level, we continue to build capacity in port security, blue economy development, maritime domain awareness, and marine conservation. Pakistan unequivocally condemns attacks on commercial shipping and maritime vessels in the Red Sea, which threaten global trade, destabilize region, and jeopardize global maritime security. We note the Secretary General's most recent report under Resolution 2722, confirming no recent Houthi attacks on merchant vessels in the Red Sea. Pakistan also recognizes the urgent need to address the growing climate-related risks facing our maritime and coastal systems. Rising sea levels, acidification, and coastal erosion pose serious threats to livelihoods, ecosystems, biodiversity, and maritime stability. Any holistic maritime security strategy must incorporate the climate-ocean nexus and ensure equitable access to maritime resources. Mr. President, maritime security is inseparable from the broader cause of international peace and stability. We must collectively reject any attempts to instrumentalize maritime spaces for political or strategic leverage. Instead, we must reaffirm our commitment to multilateralism, equity, and cooperation as the foundation for a secure and sustainable maritime future. Pakistan stands ready to work with all countries to protect the integrity of the maritime domain, uphold international law, and ensure that our oceans remain open, peaceful, and beneficial for all humankind. I thank you.